Christine. Today I have a fun new project. I have something for Clear Scraps, which is a team that I am a new member of. And one of the things they have to offer are maskulls, which are kind of like a stencil mask type thing. And so I'm going to show you how I'm going to use a couple of them in my bullet journal today. I am first off using the 6-inch calendar one, and I am just adding some removable adhesive dots to the back of it and setting it into my journal. And I'm going to be able to just go through and trace everything. This journal is a new one from Paper House Productions. It's about an A5 size, and I am using it today with the stencil to do some future logging, which means I'm creating a page for November so that I can start jotting down important dates that are coming up or things that I schedule, so that I can be prepared when November gets here, because we know those months get crazy. And, typically I think people probably do future logs more in the future, but I'm fairly new to bullet journaling, and so I'm just, rolling where things roll. And this 6-inch calendar stencil that I just got, I knew was going to be perfect for this, and I know it's going to be perfect for a lot of things. And the really cool thing is it fits perfectly into this journal. And these journals are brand new releases from Paper House, so literally they are just on the market, and so it was kind of fun. I didn't realize it was going to fit quite so perfectly. I thought it might, but I was thrilled when it did. So there you can see I've got everything traced, including my letters for the days of the week, and I'm going to just go ahead and fill those in a little bit. I'm using a brown pen today because it's November. I wanted it to have that fall feel. Typically I'd probably use black, but I wanted to roll with the fall feeling. So I just got that one out, and this one has 2 tips, and so it's got a fine tip as well as more of a marker tip, so a little easier for filling in those letters. Now you can see how great that looks already, and if you're a bullet journaler, you can see how useful this stencil can be. Just takes a little bit of the work out of trying to get things nice and straight, and it looks really fantastic once you're done. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is start decorating on this side. I'm going to pull out the new seasonal stickers. This is a 30-page sticker book from Paper House, and I'm going to just add these stickers to the top here to create just, a whimsical fun feel. I love using stickers in my bullet journal, and I'm doing so many techniques in this. It was nice to have a few things that were quick and simple, and I didn't have to do any work with them. It takes a little bit of the opportunity for mistakes out. Now, having said that, how about if I hand letter my title? Speaking of the opportunity for mistakes and a lot of work, this one I found the word November on some other stickers from Paper House, and it wasn't quite as big as I wanted. So, if it's not as big as you want, certainly you got to try and write it yourself. Now, here's a disclaimer. I did practice this first. I did not just go straight on into writing in my journal. But I'm getting better at this all the time. I really am enjoying hand lettering, and the fact that I'm not afraid to do it and just put myself out there like that, I think is pretty fun. This whole bullet journaling thing has taken me down some relatively different paths, and I love that about it. It's just the opportunity to experiment with some new things, while still also embracing some old things. Stencils are not anything new for me. Stickers are nothing new, but using them in this way is new. Now I'm going to go ahead and fill in this calendar. Of course, I could have handwritten those, but I love these little stickers. This is a creative journaling sticker set, again from Paper House, and so I thought, why not just pull those out and fill them in? In fact, they were even brown, and so it was just the perfect fit for this. And I like that they're smaller and don't take up the whole space. I feel like it kind of still keeps the attention on the heading there. Now, this takes a while, so I'm not going to make you sit through watching all this because they're little and fingers and fingernails and yikes. So I'm just gonna speed up here just a little bit and go on to the next step. So the next thing I want to do is get another Maskull out. This one is going to be a Woodgrain Maskull, and I'm going to use it to decorate the background on the left-hand side of this spread. So the first thing I'm doing is, again, putting some removable adhesive dots from Scrapbook Adhesives by 3L onto this cardstock and putting that on there because I am going to do some masking work. I want to keep that area of my spread open. And so I'm going to put the Maskull over the top, and I'm just going to take some Distress Oxide and go through and add it all around. Now, I was expecting this Distress Oxide to be a little bit more orange. When I stamp with it, it's more orange, but it really had a yellow tinge to it using this technique, which is fine. Yellow worked for fall too. It just wasn't really what I was envisioning, but it's okay. It ends up working fine, and it spreads really nicely over the Maskull, so that was good. Now, since the Maskull is 6 inches, and they do have these in 12-inch sizes as well, but since this one in particular is 6 inches, I'm just going to shift it down, and it'll totally work for this. It's funny because it's a wood grain, and that's definitely the feel I was going for. I'm not sure why I didn't opt for brown. But, you know, again, that's kind of what bullet journaling is. Being creative, experimenting, and just having fun with things. Now, I'm going to go over the top of it now and just lightly add another layer of the Distress Oxide to eliminate some of the white background, because I'm going to have a very white center, and so I want it to just lose a little bit of the whiteness that I had going there. And then I will pull that up and I will just go across. This is a dot grid journal, so I'm going to go across and add in lines. This is where I'll write in the dates that are important and coming up. I don't have to have them necessarily in order. This is really serving a purpose of being able to open it up and then fill in my November planner when the time gets here and have that all kept in one spot. Now I'm going to add in a few more details to decorate the whole thing. I'm adding in a rice paper border there along the edge, and as well as some more stickers. And these are all, again, from Paper House. Some from the Autumn Woods collection, as well as from the seasonal sticker book. So lots of fall colors, fall icons, and all those things. I'm also going to add some washi tape along the binding here, just again to bring in a little bit more color and decoration. This is just a really thin washi tape that has some leaves in a foil print on it. And then my final step is going to be to take some micro stickers, which are real tiny, and just add some leaves up there to my November title. Just again, to play that whimsy up and break up a little bit of the whiteness that's going on. I tend to not want to leave too much white space because I just like color and I like the fun that you can have with it. And I also think I have some white space going on with my wood grain background over there. Yes, it's got color to it, but it's not real busy. There's not a lot going on there. So there you have it, my very first bullet journal future log spread using Maskulls from Clear Scraps, and they worked wonderfully. So here's a few close-ups for you. Be sure to check out my other videos and hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed this video today, and be sure to check out those Maskulls over at Clear Scraps. I will link you up to them down below. Thank you so much and have a great day.